Hello and welcome to the Capital Area School Development Association Virtual College Fair. We want to thank you for joining us today. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time over the next 45 minutes. Your camera and microphone are turned off, so our panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions that will be following this. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at strivescan.com/CASDANY. I'd now like to turn it over to our first presenter of the evening or afternoon or morning, wherever you're joining us from, Keiser University.
Okay, I'm just going to get my screen shared. Okay, good morning, everyone. I am Heather Ginsberg, and I am the admissions officer for Keiser University, and I am representing the flagship campus for Keiser. We do have 16 campuses in addition to our residential campus in West Palm Beach, Florida. And today I will be speaking about our traditional four-year residential campus. On my first slide, you can see my contact information, so feel free to take a picture of it, and I will also have an additional slide at the end if you missed it right now. Get to the next. Okay. So Flagship Residential Campus. Why would you want to choose Keiser University Flagship? We have small classes. Our average class size is about 20 to 25 students. They are led and taught by professors, not teaching assistants. We do have many career-focused programs in business, health, criminal justice, nursing, psychology, golf management, and many more. Our dorms or residences are apartment-style suites with 24-hour security, Wi-Fi, and cable TV access. Some of our area highlights that are in the Palm Beach area are our gorgeous beaches that are about 10 minutes away, as in addition to downtown Palm Beach, where you'll find restaurants and shopping, and that is accessible through bus transportation. Some of our programs are listed here, but I would definitely say that some of our top 5 programs that students are most recently very interested in is our nursing program, our business program, which we do have an accelerated program for business to earn your MBA. And if you would like more information about that, you can jot down my information at the end, and I would love to talk to you about that. Criminal justice still seems to be one of the top areas of interest as well. And we just recently added cinematic arts and applied engineering. In addition, we do have pre-med programs, pre-vet program, and a pre-law program. We are accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools. So, you know, if you do attend Keiser and you're looking to transfer credits or anything like that, being accredited is going to be helpful in that area. We do additionally have 2 international campuses, one in China and one in Nicaragua. We are part of the ICUF, and our sports teams participate in the NAIA Division II Sun Conference. Some of our athletic teams for both men and women are listed here. The men's swimming team actually just won its 3rd national championship. We're really proud of them. We just recently added football, 3 years young. And to help us get excited about our football games, we also have a marching band. And for the women, our women's golf team has been doing fairly well. And we also just recently added our equine program, which assists our pre-vet students to work with larger animals at our own stables. This is just a little picture of the dorms. Most of our dorms, as I mentioned a little earlier, are apartment style suites. So they are all the same, 2-bedroom apartments, 2 bathrooms, 2 study areas with a common living space. One is brand new, and it was just opened this past fall. These are our admission requirements for Keiser University. 2.7 or higher GPA, 830 SAT, 17 ACT, or our assessment that we use, a Wonderlic, a 16. We do have some specific programs with the medical or science background that require a 3.3 GPA, 1150 SAT, 23 ACT, and 25 for our entrance exam, the Wonderlic. That would include our biomed programs, pre-vet, exercise science, the nursing program. They have slightly higher requirements. The process is fairly simple. You can use the common application to apply. Our application is free. You can also apply right on our website. You just want to submit a transcript or and test scores. Currently, if you haven't had an opportunity to take an SAT or ACT, we are administering our assessment, the Wonderlic, for in place of the SAT or ACT. Once your application has gone through the process and hopefully has been accepted, you will be awarded an academic scholarship. Keiser awards academic scholarships anywhere from $3,000 up through $16,000. Then you'll finish with your FAFSA and you'll meet with a financial aid officer that's specifically there for you. I don't see my contact information there, so I'm going to put it in the chat for you. It does seem to be missing, but it was really a pleasure presenting to you for Keiser University's flagship campus. My name is Heather Ginsberg. I'm the admissions officer for the Long Island, New York territory. And I hope that you guys have a great experience today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Heather. Next up, we have Hilbert College.
Okay, I'm just going to get my screen share up. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Lisa Leapsight. I'm the Assistant Director of Undergraduate Admissions at Hilbert College. We are very happy to share some information with you today about why we believe in our Hilbert education. To begin with, Hilbert is located on a beautiful 60 acreage of land in suburban Hamburg, New York, which is about 15 minutes right outside the city of Buffalo. We are a private liberal arts and Catholic college founded by the Franciscan Sisters of St. Joseph in 1957. So we're a rather young college. For this reason, we have a commitment to our Franciscan mission and values to welcome everyone from all walks of life. Hilbert not only wants their students to leave the college a smart person, but also a good person. With approximately 900 students, Hilbert offers small and welcoming campus environments. The average class size has about 12 to 15 students, is very interactive, and is taught by faculty with lots of field experience. Hilbert has 14 rigorous bachelor degree programs displayed here on the slide, divided by 4 divisions. Our criminal justice division has dedicated and committed and diverse faculty with practical field experience from the criminal justice areas. We have people on our staff from FBI, Homeland Security, law enforcement, and many, many other areas within the criminal justice area. The Criminal Justice and Institute for Law has been reviewed to reflect contemporary concerns, especially in diversity and inclusion. We have a 4+1 master's program in criminal justice, which provides an opportunity for career advancements. In the arts and sciences area, our faculty are highly credentialed. Many of our graduates have gone on into fields working in careers such as attorneys, copywriters, professors, in TV and media, and so forth. So it's a really great option for people if you're looking to go into arts and sciences. We also have a brand new state-of-the-art science laboratory that we built for students to conduct scientific research projects. The professional studies area is where we house our business and cybersecurity and sports industry management program. It's a very strong student-centered approach with opportunities for professional networking, as well as corporate tours, internship opportunities, and service abroad experiences. And then lastly, in the social sciences area, we have degrees that offer many opportunities and meet societal needs, like our newest degree program in alcohol and substance abuse counseling. Experiential learning and internships is central to this division as well. So in addition to our majors, Hilbert offers five pre-professional programs, which allows you to pursue your interests alongside courses that will prepare you for your career goals. You'll meet with a pre-professional advisor regularly to make sure you're meeting the prerequisites in your pre-professional area, and you'll get time to talk about your career path. The advisor really helps you to choose the best courses and extracurricular activities to increase your chances of being admitted to a professional program of your choice. So a little bit of Hilbert. Why come to Hilbert? Well, first, we have a very vibrant student life, which will give you an opportunity to be part of 20 plus current student clubs and organizations. Drawing from our mission, there are many opportunities to become involved in both our local community and abroad. And through participation in student activities, students can make lots of new friends and develop new skills. We have a Division III athletics. Hilbert is part of the NCAA Allegheny Mountain Collegiate Conference. And because we are Division III, our athletes excel first in the classroom and then on the field. And students have the opportunity to play the sport that they love. In addition, we have modern and spacious opportunities for housing. The residential buildings are actually in the top 10% in the nation. So we're really, really proud of our residence halls. And you can actually go on our website to see photographs of what they look like. In addition, meal plans and a wide range of activities are included in the residential experience. Hilbert was actually ranked in the U.S. News and World Report for social mobility quite recently, which refers to the shift of individuals' social status over time. And applying to Hilbert is fast and easy, and best of all, it's free. There's no application fee. Once we receive your complete application, your assigned admissions counselor will connect with you personally to guide you and your family through the remainder of the enrollment process. So you just simply submit your application, take advantage of our online application, or find us on the Common App. Once we receive your application, your admissions counselor will contact you to guide you through the enrollment process. And visiting campus is really the best way to explore and learn about Hilbert. On campus, visitation is open in compliance with all mandatory New York State health and safety guidelines. And we also are also offering virtual tours as well. For more information, please visit us at www.hilbert.edu. Thank you so much for the opportunity today to talk to you.
Thank you. Next up, we are going to go to Paul Smith College.
Hi, everyone. I am going to start sharing my screen. Okay, so hello again, everyone. My name is Nicole. I'm one of the assistant directors of admissions at Paul Smith's College. This is really our motto at Paul Smith's. It's about the experience. We are most well known as being a really hands-on and really experiential college. So if you really want that kind of experience, that you want that to be your, your academics while you're in college, this is a good place to consider. So this is a little bit about our location at Paul Smith's. So we are right in the heart of the Adirondack State Park in New York State. Everything outlined in blue for anyone who's not familiar with the Adirondacks is the entire park. It's a 6 million acre state park. It is the largest state park in the country. Paul Smith's College is unique in that it's the only four-year school within the Adirondack State Park borders. We are the fourth largest college campus in the country by area. So we own 14,000 acres of the park. But we are a small school. We have under 1,000 students. We keep it small on purpose so that we can remain really hands-on and really experiential. We are surrounded by a ton of outdoor recreation and natural areas, which includes 2,000 miles of hiking trails, 3,000 pond, lake, and stream systems. And actually this lake, which is in the picture behind me, is Lower St. Regis Lake, and that is the lake that the college sits on. These are all of the programs that we offer at Paul Smith's, and actually we did just recently add 2 majors, neuroscience and digital marketing. So those are not added here yet, but those are 2 brand new programs that we have. But we have 5 different departments: business and hospitality, environment, society, culinary management, forestry, and natural sciences. And you can see all of the programs that are included within each department. We have a huge array of programs that we offer. Some that are definitely more specific to like the environmental sciences, sustainability, things like that. And then business, hospitality, communication, psychology, restaurant management, things like that. And all of these programs can also be found on our website. So if you want some more information, website is the best place to look. All right, so outside of academics, you're really going to be encouraged to get involved on campus at Paul Smith's. So clubs and activities are one way you can do that. This is not an exhaustive list of the clubs and activities on campus, but this is just some of them. You might see some things that you recognize from high school. So like DECA, FFA, those are all clubs and organizations that have high school chapters, but we have collegiate chapters on campus. So if you want to continue your involvement, if you're involved with those, you certainly can while you're in school. You'll see we do have some paraprofessional societies on campus, like the Wildlife Society, Society of American Foresters, Society of Ecological Restoration. And then we have some that are, for fun. So we encourage every student to join clubs, maybe try something you've, never seen or never tried before. So definitely getting involved is important. We do offer Varsity Athletics. We're part of the Yankee Small College Conference, so we're not part of a traditional division. However, we're most comparable to a D3 school. We do offer traditional sports like basketball, cross-country running, hockey, golf, soccer, volleyball, things like that. And then we offer some more non-traditional sports as well. So things like bass fishing, esports, cross-country snowshoe, woodsman sports, marathon canoe, alpine ski, Nordic ski, biathlon, rugby. So there's a lot that you can get involved with, again, that you may not find at a lot of other places, but our unique area also, calls for some really unique offerings for activities and sports. All right, so for juniors and seniors out there, it is free to apply to Paul Smith's. You can apply via the Common App and an application that we have on our website. We are on rolling admissions, so we don't have any specific deadline for applying. For any seniors, we are still taking applications for fall 2021, and we are test blind, so we do not require any SAT or ACT scores. Even if you choose to send them to us, they are not considered in the admissions decision process. This is where you can find the application on our website. This is just a little bit of information regarding financial aid at Paul Smith's. Our total sticker price is right around $44,500 per year. That's inclusive of everything that you pay for. So that's room, board, tuition, fees, everything like that. And I will say, no one pays that sticker price to come to Paul Smith's. No one pays that $44,500. One way in which that can come down pretty quickly is if you qualify for a merit scholarship that's based completely on your GPA. And actually, if you are accepted to Paul Smith's, you are guaranteed at least $10,000 in merit scholarship. And 98% of our students receive some form of financial aid from Paul Smith's, whether it be through the school, the state, the government, anything like that. And we utilize the FAFSA to determine your eligibility for financial aid. This is, again, just some information about our location relative to other places in New York. This is just some information about the visit opportunities that we have. We do have a virtual open house this Saturday. We have a student panel coming up. We have a residence life question and answer, and we do have in-person tours available Monday through Friday. And then this is all of our social media and where you can find our contact information. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Nicole. Next up, we are going to hear from Plattsburgh State University.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jessica Spertus. I'm one of the first-year admissions advisors here at SUNY Plattsburgh. We're a part of the SUNY system, so there's about 64 different SUNY schools within New York State that are state universities, and Plattsburgh's one of them. We are located in Plattsburgh. It's about 2.5 hours north of where Albany is located. Plattsburgh is very much a liberal arts college, so we have over 70 different majors and minors that you have the ability to select. So anywhere from art degrees like, things like art therapy, we have graphic design, ceramics. We're also a pretty popular communications program. So there's digital media, broadcast journalism, TV, video production, and then social sciences are pretty popular too. So we have degrees in psychology, criminal justice, political science, and then a lot of STEM programs like computer science, information technology. We have robotics as well. And our pre-med program would be biomedical sciences. If you're interested in education, we're actually the only SUNY school with a 5-year combined master's degree in both adolescence and early childhood education. Additionally, we have a direct admit nursing program here, as well as degrees like nutrition, social work, and communication sciences and disorders. If you're interested in the business world, we also offer 12 internationally accredited majors and minors here. Our student body is around 4,800 undergraduate students, so we would be considered a mid-sized college. And pre-COVID, our class size was around 23. So it allows you to have the ability to get to know your professors and your classmates. We're also pretty diverse, so we represent about 32 states and 66 different countries. And half of our students identify as being first-year or first-generation students. So we've got a lot of support on campus. As far as free tutoring, there is a student support service for anyone with an IEP, a 504 plan that needs really any type of accommodation. We are going to honor those, as well as our career development center, which will help you with internships and job opportunities. Getting involved is really important to our students. We have over 100 clubs and counting. So anywhere from academic clubs to honor societies, Greek life. There are some really fun clubs here as well. If you're interested in sports, we offer 18 NCAA Division III intercollegiate athletic teams. If you're interested in playing at a collegiate level, just visit our website and submit a recruitment form. We also offer 24 different club and intramural sports, so things like fishing, marksmanship, jiu-jitsu. We have a step team. So there's some pretty unique opportunities for you to stay involved. We do also offer 12 residence halls on our campus, and 3 are for our first-year students. They're based on different themes like leadership, outdoor adventure, creativity and expression, or a couple to name. We're also in a really unique location. So as I mentioned, about 2.5 hours north of Albany, about an hour and a half from Lake Placid, Burlington, Vermont, and then around that amount of time in order to get to Montreal, Canada. So you can ideally be in a different state or country in a really small amount of time, and our first-year students can have vehicles on campus. One of the really nice perks about sticking with SUNY is that we're all connected, so you have the ability to really go to any continent in the world. We've got over 600 opportunities for you to study abroad when the time is right. And our students can actually travel within the United States through our National Student Exchange. Experimental learning is something that we really value on campus as well. Every program that we offer has some type of hands-on learning component built right into your curriculum. So we have about $3 million worth of lab equipment. We have a traumatic brain injury center, a TV station. We have a center for cybersecurity and technology on our campus, and internship coordinators within all of the different academic departments. If you are interested in SUNY Plattsburgh, our middle 50% of students have around an 84 GPA. We will be test optional for next year. We're test optional right now. So if there are any seniors that are looking to apply to Plattsburgh, we are rolling admissions. So just get your application in as soon as you do. If you do decide to provide us with test scores, our middle 50% of students have around a 1010 SAT or a 20 ACT. We will require a college essay and at least one letter of recommendation while we're reviewing your applications moving forward. And all of our students will be considered for a merit-based scholarship at Plattsburgh. There is no additional application process. It's something that we are going to consider once you've been awarded admission. I do encourage you to visit the website. We are happily welcoming visitors to our campus. So take a look and see what type of opportunity is the most convenient for you. We offer events Monday through Friday and on some select Saturdays as well. So if you have questions, you're more than welcome to email me at admissions@plattsburgh.edu.
Thank you, Jessica. Next up, we're going to hear from St. John Fisher College.
Hello, everyone. My name is Diane. I work in the admissions office at St. John Fisher College. Thank you so much for joining us today. Here at Fisher, we are located in Rochester, New York, which is about 3 hours away from Albany. We are a smaller private college institution, so we have about 2,600 total students at our campus. So you're looking at about 20 to 25 students for your average class sizes. For any of you guys who may be interested in any of our science related majors where there is a lab component, all your labs can only have 16 students per lab. And we are intentionally doing that so that way you're able to really have that full time to ask questions and ask for help from your professors. We're able to have each student to have their own equipment so you're not having to share with other students at their table to continue to have your own individual experience. Like I had mentioned earlier, we are located in Rochester, which is the third largest city in the state of New York. Where our campus is located is that we are 10 minutes away from the downtown area of Rochester. So our students aren't necessarily living in the hustle and bustle of Rochester City, but everything is still yet very accessible to them. When students are looking for internships or shadowing experiences, everything is within that 10 to 15 minute driving distance. One of the things that I genuinely love about Fisher as well as about Rochester is all the great food that we have. So on our campus, we are actually ranked on niche.com, which is a ranking site where students can go in and input their own voting for each category for #1 best college food in the state of New York and #6 in the country. So we are very much proud of the food that we serve and having that accolade here at Fisher. But we can also find a lot of really great food off campus as well in Rochester. If you ever do decide to visit Fisher and Rochester, I definitely would recommend maybe trying and venturing off of one of our famous garbage plates. And I'd be happy to share with you some of my favorite places to get that as well in Rochester. So we offer over 30 different undergraduate majors. And here you can see the different schools that we have on our campus. So we have our School of Arts and Sciences. Our business school actually offers 5 different majors. Our School of Education actually is an inclusive program, meaning that you are receiving a dual certification. One is education and your second is special education. Your School of Nursing is our most competitive program that we have here at Fisher. It's a 4-year program, all direct entry. And then our Wegman School of Pharmacy, students are able to receive that PharmD degree in 6 years. We also do offer multiple master's programs and doctoral programs as well. At Fisher, we offer over 75 different clubs and organizations. So even though we are a small school, we do offer a lot of different ways to get involved. And that's definitely something that I would highly recommend as you're going into possibly your college experience in the fall or maybe next year, is definitely to find ways to get involved. So those can range anywhere between academic, social, and student government, as well as having some leadership opportunities. Here are just some of our campus events that we have every year. Teddy Dance for Love is one of the most known event that we have every year. It's a 24-hour dance marathon that we have on our campus to raise money for Camp Good Days, which is a camp for children with cancer. This past year, we actually did it virtually, and we were still able to raise and exceed our goal, which was $115,000. So that was really exciting. At Fisher, we do offer Division III sports. We have 24 varsity teams between the men's and women's. So if you are interested in playing a sport at Fisher, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to send you the athletic recruitment questionnaire that you can fill out. But there are also plenty of clubs and intramural sports as well if you're just interested in continuing to play your sport, but more at a leisurely level. At Fisher, we are a rolling admissions college, meaning that there's no deadline for our application. You'll find to submit an application to us through the Common App, and we are currently test optional for this year as well as this upcoming year. These are some of our averages when it comes to academics for GPA, SAT, and ACT scores. I always stress that they are averages for a reason. We do have students that have higher scores and lower scores. So if you have any questions or concerns about your own academics, feel free to reach out to me. Every student is considered for a merit scholarship, which can range anywhere between $7,500 to $17,000 a year. But we do have a couple special scholarships on our campus. The first is our community service scholarship. So if you have done a lot of community service in high school, I highly recommend looking into this scholarship. Any questions, again, feel free to reach out. And then our second special scholarship that we have here is our first generation scholarship. In order for you to be qualified for our first generation scholarship, neither parent has ever graduated from a 2 or 4-year college or university. I know it can be different at every school as far as what does first generation mean. But if you have siblings that have gone to college, they actually do not count in that as well. So you could still be qualified for this scholarship. And then we also do have our honors program, which is an invitation only application that we'll send out to students who are qualified. And the way to be qualified for that is to be in our top 2 tiers of our merit scholarship. Just a few things as far as ways to connect with us. Here's our contact information. I highly recommend going onto our website to see what we have to offer. We are going to be planning our second round of in-person accepted student open houses for the accepted seniors this year in April. And then we also have some virtual events going on, and you can always come and visit our campus in person as well.
Thank you. And last but not least, we are going to hear from St. Lawrence University.
Hello, my name is Mary Kelly. I am an Associate Director of Admissions at St. Lawrence, and I'm excited to have a chance to share some information about St. Lawrence with you. St. Lawrence is a small private liberal arts and sciences university with about 2,400 students, and those students are coming from 42 different states and 60 different countries. And one of the things to remember about St. Lawrence is that there are lots of opportunities both in the classroom and outside of it. Our location is pretty unique. We are located in Canton, New York, which is very much a small college town. There are actually 4 colleges within 10 miles of each other between Canton and Potsdam, New York. We're also only about 20 minutes away from the Adirondack Park, which has lots of places to explore the outdoors and have adventures, but also to go to really neat towns like Lake Placid. And we're the US university that's the closest to a foreign capital. We're only about an hour and a half away from Ottawa in Ontario, Canada, and we're also very close to Montreal. On our campus, one of our signature programs is our first year program. And this is something that all of our incoming first year students participate in. Our first year program takes the approach of combining academics, advising, and residential life all into one place for you in your first semester on campus to help you make both the intellectual and social transition from high school to college. The first year program class that you take covers the same skill set regardless of which of the 30 options you choose from. And those skills are really strong presentation skills, reading and writing skills, and research. The classes are team taught, usually by 2 professors, one of whom would be your first advisor on campus. And you also live with the other students who take this class with you. So it's the beginning of your social network on campus, but also the beginning of your network of support, because you get to know your advisors really well as you're seeing them in class all the time. Beyond the first year program, we're a liberal arts university. So our focus is allowing students to explore broadly while diving into the programs of most interest to them. We have 69 majors and 41 minors to choose from, and students don't need to declare a major until their sophomore year. The vast majority of our students are studying more than one academic discipline, and that means that students are able to do a double major or a major with a minor or a major with multiple minors. Right now, our 5 most popular majors include economics, business and the liberal arts, psychology, performance and communication arts, and government. We also have really small class sizes that allow for you to get to know your professors, and they'll know your face, they'll know your name. 70% of our classes have fewer than 25 students, and 98% of our classes have fewer than 40 students, with an average class size of 17. There are also many hands-on opportunities. 80% of our students conduct research, 2/3 of our students study abroad. Student life is also important. 98% of our students live on campus, and that is for all 4 years, and we guarantee housing for all 4 years. We also have over 140 student clubs and organizations, and they really drive the campus social network. There are different clubs and organizations, whether you're interested in community service, leadership, publications, the arts, music, so many different things to choose from. It's also really easy to start your own club here. One of the more popular ones that was started in recent years is our Club for American Sign Language. We also have a cheese club, which is just for fun. You get to go try different cheeses from around the world. So a little something for everyone. In each semester, there's also a club and organizations fair that allows interested students to connect with student leaders in these different organizations. We are primarily a Division III athletics school, and most of our teams compete at the Division III level, but we do have men's and women's ice hockey competing at the Division I level. We do have 35 varsity athletic teams, and about 1/3 of our students are varsity athletes on campus. We're also really excited to have added esports to our offerings this year, and they got off to a really great start in their first couple of seasons. 57% of our students are also involved in intramural and club sports. So if you're interested in athletic pursuits, there are a lot of different ways for you to get involved there. In terms of preparing for life after graduation, we have a Center for Career Excellence, and they partner really well with our alumni network, which is currently ranked 4th in the country. Over 95% of our recent graduates were either employed or attending graduate school less than a year after graduating. And our Center for Career Excellence really does see what they do as meeting students where they are in their career journey and helping them get to the next step. We have several signature programs that help with this, like SLU Connect, our LINK program, which is a mentoring program that matches up current students with alumni. Shadow a Saint is our shadowing program, and our sophomore boot camp is to help sophomores get kicked off in their career search during January of their sophomore year. Our application process is pretty straightforward. You can apply using either the St. Lawrence application or the common application. It's completely up to you. We have both early decision and regular decision here, and the deadline for both is February 1st. We've also been test optional since 2005, so you get to decide if you want to submit your SAT scores or ACT scores with your application to be considered. Finally, we're really excited to announce that we are reopened for visitors, so please check out our visit schedule for both on-campus visits and our virtual visit schedule for coming up. And this is my contact information. I hope that you will be in touch with me soon. Thanks.
Thank you. And now that we've heard from all 6 schools, I'm going to invite all of our panelists to join me to answer one last question for everyone that is watching today. And that question is, what is your favorite event or tradition on campus? So if you guys want to answer in the order in which you presented before we finish up, we'd appreciate it.
So one of my favorite events at Keiser University is our golf cart karaoke. We have an admissions counselor that will take the golf cart out and has students jump on and off doing karaoke. And as they're going through campus, everyone's stopping, they're singing, they're joining in. It's a great way to get everyone in your student community involved and get to know other people and just not be afraid to laugh at yourself. So when I'm on campus myself and they're doing it, I try to participate as well because it's a lot of fun.
One of my favorite events here on campus is called our True Blue Weekend. It's an annual event where we invite all of our alumni to come back to campus. We invite families. Current students also participate, as well as faculty and staff. It's really a very all-inclusive event, and it happens over 3 days. It's a really fun opportunity to get to know people, meet new people, get reacquainted with past classmates. We have lots of different activities and programming that happens that weekend. So it's just a really great opportunity, and it's always a lot of fun to look forward to.
One of my favorite events on campus is actually the day after our accepted student day, and it is the accepted student and alumni pancake breakfast. So Paul Smith College, we have our own maple sugaring operation. So we have about 1,000 taps on our campus, and that's actually a minor to make maple syrup. So we have a ton of alums come back, and we invite all of our accepted students to join us for that breakfast. It's not happening due to COVID this year, but that's one of my favorite events. There's pancakes and bacon and eggs and, you know, all the traditional breakfast foods. It's a lot of fun.
My favorite event at SUNY Plattsburgh would be our community night by Hawkins Pond, and it allows a lot of students, faculty, staff, the community to come together. They have food trucks and dancing and music, and it's just a really organic way for people to get to know each other, and it always happens the first week on our campus.
One of my favorite events at Fisher is our Fisher Fever. It's near the end of the spring semester, so it's just a great way to get all the students together and celebrate, hang out before you're packing up your stuff to go home for the summer break. So typically we'll rally up 4 or 5 different food trucks from Rochester to be on our campus for students to try. Students who are in any sort of like musical bands, there's a battle of the bands. Just a really great way to have like games and prizes and really good food to hang out with everyone before the school year's over.
One of my favorite traditions at St. Lawrence is Peak Weekend, which happens every fall. And this is led by our outing club. And the goal is to get at least one St. Lawrence student on top of each of the 46 high peaks in the Adirondack Park over the course of one weekend. So there are really advanced hikes. There are also beginner hikes. There's a little something for everyone, and it gets all of our campus out and doing something together in the outdoors.
Thank you all so much for sharing those really cool traditions. It makes me want to go back to college. So students, thank you all for joining us today. And panelists, thank you for taking the time to share with us. When you close this window, there'll be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. Also, this was just one of many sessions being hosted, so please be sure to sign up for additional sessions. In about a week, you will be able to find this session's recording, as well as all the other sessions recordings at strivescan.com/CASDANY. Thank you all so much and have a wonderful day.